This is the example of the FIFO, LRU and optimal page replacement algorithm. Okay, so why we need to replace the page? This is the first question. We need to replace the page if the memory frames are smaller than the number of the page that need to execute on the memory. Okay, so there are 3 frames in the memory, but there are many pages, so we have to execute these all the pages into the memory. We have to load these pages into the memory. Okay, so we have to replace the page. The page is running in the memory, so we have to replace the page and we have to put another page that are requested. Okay, so see this example. So there are 3 algorithms: FIFO, LRU and optimal page replacement algorithm. Okay, FIFO means first in first out, right? And LRU means least recently used algorithm. Optimal page replacement, they will use the page, they will replace the page. Yani in optimal page replacement algorithm, we replace the page that will not be used for a longer period of the time, right, in the future. Clear? Now solve this question. So there are page 3. Page 3 will load into the memory. Okay, page 3 will load into the memory. So this is, yes, in FIFO, right? So 3 will load into the memory. So this is page fault, right? Then 4 will load into the memory. This is also page fault. Yes. Then 2 will load into the memory. This is also page fault, right? Now 4 will load into the memory, but 4 is already there. Okay, so 4, yes, yes, it hits, right? Then 3 is already there, so 2, 4 and 3, this is also page hit. Now 1, so we need to replace a page 3 because first in first out. So 3 enter first, then 3 will go out first. So 1, 4 and 2, this is page fault, right? Now 5, 4. Okay, so 1, 5 and 2, this is also page fault. Now 7, yes, 1, 5 and 7. Okay, this is also page fault. Now 2, 1. Okay, so 2, 5 and 7, this is also page fault. Then 1, 2, 1, 7, yes, this is also page fault. 2, 1, 5, this is also page fault. 3, 1, 5. Yes, this is also page fault. 3, 7, 5, this is also page fault. 3, 7, 4, yes. Okay, this is also page fault. So number of page fault in this whole scenario, page faults is equal to 12. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Number of page hit, so this is page hit, this is page hit. Okay, so number of page hit is equal to 2. Okay, now you have to calculate the page fault rate. Okay, so how to calculate the page fault rate? So page fault rate is equal to number of the page fault 12 divided by total number of the page 14. Okay, and multiply by 100, right? Okay, so this will be the page fault rate. So you have to calculate it. 12 divided by 14 and multiply by 100, so 85.71, 85.71%. Okay, this is the page fault rate. Clear? So this is the FIFO. Now, yeah, I will take now LRU algorithm. Okay, just a minute. So there are pages. I will put here 3, 3, 4, 2, 4, 3, 1, 5, 7, 1, 5. After 7, 2. Yes. After 7, 2. Then 1. Then 5. Then 3. Then 7. Then 7. And then 4. Right? This is least recently used algorithm. Okay, so first of all 3 will enter, this is page fault, 3 and 4, this is also page fault, 3, 4, 2, this is also page fault, right? The page that is not using for a longer period of the time, this page should be replaced in LRU algorithm. Okay, the page that is not using in the past, okay, that is not using for a longer period of the time. Okay, for example, see here 4 is already there, so no change. 2, 4, 3. Then 3 is also there. 2, 4, 3, no change. But now 1. Okay, so you have to replace a page now. Okay, so which page should be replaced? Why 2? Yeah, least recently used algorithm shows that the page should be replaced that is not using for a longer period of time. Okay, so 3 is using, just use. Okay, 4 after 3. Then 2 is the least recently used. Okay, so 2 should replace by 1. Okay, so 1, 4 and 3. Okay, this is also page fault, right? Yes. So which page now replace? 4. Yes. So 1, 5 and 3. So 4 will replace by 5, right? Okay. Now 7. So which page should replace now? 5 and 1 is recently used, but 3 is not. 3 is the least recently used. So 3 will change by 7. 7, 5 and 1. 2. Now why? 1. Okay, so 1 will replace by 2. Okay, so 2, 5 and 7. Now 1, 5. Yes, 5 by 1. So 1, 2 and 7. Now 7. Yes, 7 by 5. So 5, 1 and 2. These all are page fault. Okay, now 3. So which page should replace? 2. Because 2 is not recent, 2 is the least recently used. 5 and 1 is recently used, but 2 is least. Okay, so 2 will replace by 3, 3, 1 and 5. Okay, then 7 we replace 1 by 7, so 3, 7 and 5. Then 5. Okay, so by 4, 7 and 3. This is also page fault. Okay, so number of page fault same, 12. Okay, so same thing will happen here. Number of the page fault 12, number of page hit 2, page fault rate 85.71, same thing, right? Okay, now optimal. Okay, so 3, 4, 2, 4, 3, 1, 5, 7, 2, 1, 2, 1, 5, 3, 7 and 4. Yes. How calculate? How calculate? Rows? No, no, no. These are given. 3, 4, 2, 4. These are given. Row, which row? These row? Frames are given. Three frames. See? Yeah, 3 frames. Yes. Okay. Now 3 entered, so this is page fault. Then 4, this is also page fault. Then 2, this is also page fault. Now 4, yes. Optimal page replacement algorithm shows that you have to replace the page that will not be used in the future, that will not be used for a longer period of the time. Okay, so 4 is there, so 2, 4 and 3 is also there, so 2, 4 and 3, this is page hit. Now 1, so which page will replace now? See, 2 will be used here. Okay, then 4 will be used here, and 3 will be used here. Okay, so which page should be replaced? 4 will not be used for a longer period of the time, so that page should be replaced in the optimal algorithm. Okay, right? So 4 will replace by 1, so 2, 1 and 3, right? 5. Now which page should replace? 2 will be used here, 1 will be used here, and 3 will be used here, right? So 3 will be changed by 5. So 5, 1 and 2. Now 7. 5 is the longer period of the time, so 7 will replace by 5. Okay, now 2 is already there, so 2, 1, 7, 2, 1, 7. Okay, now 5. Okay, so which page should replace now? Only 7 is there, but 2 and 1 are not available. Okay, so you can choose 2 or 1, right? So you can replace 2 by 5. So 5, 1 and 7, right? So this is page fault. Now 3, so which page should replace now? Only 7 will be used. Okay, so 1 and 5, any number you can change. So 5, 3, 7. Okay, now this will be page hit. 5, 3 and 7. Now 4, so which page should replace now? Any page, because we don't have any option. So 4, 3 and 7, right? So number of the page fault in this situation, number of page faults is equal to 369, and number of page hits is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so page fault rate is equal to 9 divided by 14 and multiply by 100. So it will be 64.28. 64.28%. So which algorithm is the best algorithm? Optimal page replacement algorithm is the best algorithm among these 3 algorithms. Okay, because the fault rate means the error is less. Okay, so fault rate is less in optimal page replacement algorithm, so that this algorithm is the best algorithm. Yes. C is this one. Okay, all of you understand this question? If you have any question here, so you can ask. I will send this pic to your WhatsApp group. Okay, don't worry. Yes, it is recorded. I will send this. Yeah.